All right. Hello there and welcome. Settle in. Please make sure your brain is switched to the on position. Today's explainer is of absolutely vital importance to anyone currently operating as a wobbly bag of electricity. We're going to be talking about, well, you.
Okay, let's just jump right in with a simple diagnostic question. Please answer honestly. Are you, deep down, a set of instructions designed to perform a task? Go on, take a moment. We'll wait. No peeking at your neighbor's answer.
Still scratching your head? No worries. Here is a helpful little field guide to clarify. An algorithm, purpose, known. A human, purpose, let's just say it's under active investigation. But look at the one thing we definitely have in common: dependencies. And that right there is the whole point.
Which brings us neatly to our central, and let's be honest, completely ridiculous proposition that neither you nor some clever bit of software can just exist on your own. You're both totally dependent on a bigger system to even work.
The source material gives this a rather fancy name, a functioning intention. Basically, it's a directed process that needs a computational body to run. For a piece of software, that's a computer. For you, it's that wobbly bag of electricity you call a body. Other synonyms apparently include a clever toaster. So, chew on that for a bit. Let's move on. How does this whole thing kick off? Well, we're going to frame the miracle of birth using the, let's say, unsettlingly clear and concise language of a software installation guide.
And here we go, the initialization of a new EM self. Step 1, execute. Poof! The being is on. Step 2, load. Your core blueprint, your whole reason for being, gets installed. Step 3, merge. That intention thingy gets zipped together with its physical container. And finally, step 4, await input. The lonely little algorithm is now up and running, just waiting for life to happen. See? Perfectly simple. Not terrifying at all.
Of course, that's just getting the software out of the box. Then comes the really fun part, the messy, chaotic, and frankly, super buggy development cycle that we all call livin'. Ever found yourself stuck in one of these? A mental traffic jam? That special kind of existential gridlock where all your internal programming is just screaming at itself. As you can see, the manual suggests a very straightforward fix. Have some knights in full armor attempt to meditate on the problem. It's a standard debugging procedure, really. Results, as they say, may vary. And here we have the usual suspects, the common runtime errors. Life, it seems, is just one long beta test. You've got your malicious code injected by trauma, your infinite loops of anxiety, corrupted data from manipulation. Honestly, it's a miracle any of us can even boot up in the morning. But, and this is a big but, here's a comforting thought. No matter how messy the code gets, no matter how many nights you've got stuck in traffic, your original blueprint is never actually gone. It's just, tucked away in the recycling bin. Your core purpose is still there, waiting for you to drag it back onto the desktop.
And while you're busy debugging yourself, don't forget you have to get through border control. Welcome to Interdimensional Customs. Please have your thought passport ready. That brilliant idea you just had? Stamp. That nagging self-doubt from 2008? Stamp. Just a word of warning, though, holding contradictory beliefs like, I must save the earth, and also, I really want that avocado shipped from halfway across it, might incur a rather hefty metaphysical tariff.
So this all leads to a pretty big question, doesn't it? If we're all just sophisticated, buggy bits of code rattling around in these fleshy containers, where exactly is this program running? Let's try connecting to the mainframe. Seriously, though, if you're an algorithm, where are you running? What's the hardware? What kind of operating system is processing all your existential angst? On what machine does it all compute? And more to the point, who's paying the cosmic electricity bill for this whole operation? Because someone has to be keeping the lights on. And here's the answer. It's actually quite simple. You're not running on one thing, you're running on everything. The Earth's biofield, those interdimensional layers with the grumpy customs officials, the whole cosmic kit and caboodle. So the main takeaway is, this idea of being disconnected, it's an illusion.
You're already plugged in. So if we're buggy programs running on a universal mainframe, what can we do about it? Well, that brings us to our final section, the cosmic reboot, or as a programmer might call it, refactoring the self.
Forget what you think you know about awakening. It's not some passive journey of self-discovery. The argument here is that it's an intentional act of alignment. It is you consciously deciding to perform a full system reboot, to align your personal code with the cosmic mainframe it's running on.
And it turns out we're not all running the same software. Some are specialized algorithms, like the Dalai Lama container, finely tuned from the very start for a specific, safeguarded purpose. Most of us, though, are general purpose. We begin with broad potential, and our function gets shaped by our experiences, our choices, and how many mental traffic jams we get stuck in.
So, we're going to end not with a neat answer, but with one last question for you to ponder. If your life, your very self, is a functioning intention, an algorithm running inside a much larger system, then you have to ask, what is the function of the universe itself? What problem is it trying to solve? Thank you for your attention. Please remember to shut down your brain carefully on your way out.